What's going on? What's going on? I want to hang out tonight, have a little conversation about this here real time arena. Possible possible strategy thoughts. Um, I have a for the first time in a while I got a strong opinion on what I think that everyone can do to just dominate at your level of play for a real time arena. there there's a definite strategy to it. A definite strategy to it. And I think there's a big opportunity for maybe anybody that frequents my channel to get a little information that might be of use or helpful or insightful for their own real time arena fun. What do we want? Just are we gonna be faster? Are we gonna be faster than his Sekhmet? Let's try. The Hi Garadom. What's up, Ramon? But first we gotta do some wings because we're full. We got full wings. The and I'm kind of thinking of we'll do a few matches at the 1400. I don't think I want to do very many because the competition is going to be really tough tonight, and I think it'd be fun and insightful, and we'll definitely do some matches at 1400. But I also might be keen on maybe opening up the invite to play a few people on stream. If anybody wants to do a little RTA here in a little bit. But first, we're gonna jam and do a little bit of arena, and possibly maybe even get our Guild Wars out of the way this evening on stream. RTA has been like, seriously, what do we just do this. Yeah, RTA has been like, there hasn't been a time in this game in a while where I've gotten to the point where I'm playing and it's like it harkens back to days of playing World of Warcraft competitive arena with like over Ventrilo with your teammates. It's just very lots of nail biters, and although there is a lot of randomness built into it, and that randomness kind of makes me a little bit sad. Sometimes we have fights and we're like, oh, that was gonna be such a great fight, except for that guy got 6 violent procs in a row. Sometimes I have moments like that get me down a little bit, but aside from a little bit of randomness, that real time arena is a lot of fun because it's forcing me to think on the fly and come up with some really good strategies. And what's the worst that could happen? I think all we need is one Alicia and one Lucian to survive. I think we'll be okay. We'll see. What's up, Sanders? But no, for the first time ever in this game, playing real time arena has been like quite the nail biter for me. It's to the point where like I feel like a little kid playing some crazy fun competitive things that I don't, normally when I play Summoners War, it's like it's nice and relaxed and everything has got like specific pace, right? Because arena is arena. You're fighting the defense that player like pre-levied, right? And there's definite strategy involved, and it's a lot of fun, but you don't have to worry about like nail biters so much, But this real time arena brings in a whole new component where like you're, there. I don't know how to explain it. What should we do against this? Should we just go? Should we go faster than him? Can we go faster than him? I don't. Let's play with monkeys and just counter. Get lots of counter. It sounds like fun. Play with lots of monkeys. The like quite literally, like when I'm playing real time arena, it's the only in the first part of this game where it's like I don't know how to explain it. It there there's so much time investment involved in the matches and stuff, and when you lose, it's like, oh no, I lost. It's such a heartbreaker. And when you win, it's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that and I just pulled off the win. It's like I don't know. The So far, I'm not stoked about reward potentials, right? I mean, we had an event that was cool. Do I like the fact that real time arena is really random and unit based? And by unit based, I mean there's there's definite advantage if you are blessed with some of these units. I haven't talked about this just yet, but there's a couple of units that are just kind of like in the arena defense game. If you have them, you're like real time arena god, okay? And there's this whole aspect of real time arena which is like, okay, there's a couple of units I really wish I had so that I could compete with some of the other people that have those units. And that part is like no good, obviously. It's not like playing a game of checkers or chess or Risk or a Monopoly in which you're like, totally evenly matched based on, what the game provides for you and like resource base. Let's just do that. Nah, dude, we're gonna do that. I don't care about no stinking. I don't care about no stinking recon. We're just gonna push through them. But that aside, the fact that there is a bunch of randomness built in, and there's some people that got some units are at a definite advantage. That aside, man, the nail biters that real time arena brings is just. It's so much fun because this game has yet to have like crazy nail biters of the sort that real time arena can provide. So do we got enough wings done, or we're clearing list and we're just refilling and getting more wings? What was I gonna do? 6 wings? Come on, we got to go faster. What is this? Yeah, we'll just do that against that. A little bit of randomness. So what are we going to do tonight? I want to put a visual aid on the screen to explain my thoughts on real-time arena strategy. Okay? And we're going to simplify it. All right? We're not going to get into complicated stuff so far. Well, I'm pretty sure we'll have plenty of time to get into that. But I do want to have like a little breakdown session tonight where I quite literally say, hey, here is what I think and know from my experience works in real-time arena. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here are some big units that come into mind that are obtainable, okay? That anyone can build and use to success in real-time arena. And then we'll just goof around. And maybe do some real-time arena matches. Maybe I'll jump in a channel and see if anybody wants to fight me. What are you doing? Dude, that's just silly. That's just silly. Whatever. I don't care. Oh. What channel can we hop in? Somebody volunteer me a good idea for like a random channel that we can just go hang out in case we want to invite anybody on the stream to do an RTA match or two. I want to see somebody show up on the stream, okay? Hang out in chat and post me something and say you got a really awesome, not 65 Spiro. Come on, we gotta go to a channel that's like, not gonna be filled with the crowds and stuff. I'm really curious as if to somebody who might show up tonight wants to challenge me and show me their crazy cool team they got going for real-time arena, and let's see if maybe how my strategy works against it. What in the world? Let's just go faster than him, huh? and then, like, yeah, why not? Let's try that. What's up, Kevin? 5185. Giovanna, let's do it. Let's do it. 5185. That sounds like a great idea. In fact, we will go there right now. 5185. And this is going to be the channel that we might do some potential real-time arena. Show me your team, and I'm going to show you my strategy against your team. But for right now, we got to kill this guy. Yeah, we're on global, Macaulay. The we're definitely on global. Let's see here. Get you and oh no, you're prolonging the inevitable with your madness. Stop that. Get her. Yeah, good job. We'll do one more rival, and then we'll stop arena, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of this stream, and I want to talk about my the simple strategy for the way I think anyone, even mid game, okay, and that's the cool thing about what I believe I'm going to share here this evening. I'm very confident that this strategy is can apply to any level of play, okay, and it's simple enough, and the strategy in and of itself, isn't one of these where, like, you have to have specific units, okay. There's a definite coolness to this that is, hey, there are units that are obtainable that you might have in your monster box, or you might be able to build because they are 3-star or 4-star that you might have, that can be just as cool and almost as effective as some of the absolute best random, like 5-star natural 5-star units for real-time arena. Dude, is that enough wings? We got 2 wings left. Two wings left. All right, let's just stop. Let's stop. Okay. Real-time arena. So these opinions of mine are based off of my 117 matches since the event started. Okay. Granted, I am not on the list, okay? And I think part of this might have to be I haven't played as many matches, okay? You know, I've only played 100 matches. But I've fought enough of these jokers right here to know the strategies that they're bringing and what is useful to want to be able to maybe break it down and share it with the community. So what sets up what's the difference between a real-time arena? What's the difference between real-time arena and regular arena? Okay, two primary differences. You have the do we want to do it? I don't know. Let's just randomness this guy, maybe. Like, pray that. Do that. Sure, why not? The countdown timer. Primarily the countdown timer, and the fact that you can't bring more than one of the same unit. Okay. Well, what does this mean? This means that you're never going to see double Lucians. You're never going to see double Lucians in real-time arena. Okay? And there's only one unit in this whole game that you can just bring all by himself with no armor break or no debuffs or anything needed, and just do massive damage, and that's Lucian, okay? And in real-time arena, since since there's a limit to one Lucian, and you have the option to ban that one Lucian if you want, you don't have to worry about some of these tactics that you need in regular arena, namely the defensive nemesis, healer. Okay, for example, this Praha is an amazing unit for regular arena. Okay, but she is definitely not an amazing unit for real-time arena. Why? Well, because she doesn't bring the utility that I need to win, and this whole like nemesis effect to kick in for the heals is very rarely needed, because if somebody wants to bring, nobody can bring 2 Lucians against me, and then if somebody wants to bring 1 Lucian against me, and I have a team that I think 1 Lucian could possibly like wipe out and do some bad stuff against, I can just ban the Lucian. And every other damage unit out there is going to need armor break in order to do enough damage to wipe out a team. Okay, so countdown timer. Okay, countdown timer that adds increased attack power and reduces hit points, and the fact that if somebody's going to cleave you, they're going to have to have the potential to strip off immunity, and they're more than likely going to need to armor break you. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that the cleave strategy in real-time arena doesn't work so well at the legitimate ranks. Okay, you can mess around with it and have fun like at the lower ranks, but it doesn't fly in the top ranks. Okay, in the top ranks, the strategy is a little different. So what do I think that, like, if you're looking to get into real-time arena, what do you need? Okay, let's bring in the visual aid. Okay, let's talk about the gear. Okay, I want to build specific units that I know I'm always going to slot for real-time arena to have a good time and have a good % success chance against a lot of the people that I'm fighting. What do I need? Okay, first thing, I need immunity. Okay, immunity dominates in real-time arena. Why does it dominate in real-time arena? For the same reason it dominates in other aspects of the game, right? But it dominates more so in real-time arena because units that strip buffs or AoE buff strippers are generally need to be brought with like some sort of a cleave type setup, right? Cleave type setups we can plan ahead, right? Cleave setups we can say, hey, I'm going to bring this cleave team in my arena offense, and I know exactly what's going to happen. But in real-time arena, people can ban your monsters, and it makes it really hard to plan cleave type setups, because what if somebody bans this monster? What if somebody bans that monster? Well, it means that it's harder to cleave in real-time arena. So if it's harder to cleave in real-time arena, your immunity is going to go much farther. Okay, so immunity and cleanse absolutely dominate in real-time arena. They're the 100% key to success at the best levels. Okay. For instance, I got a Veligul, right? Veligul is crazy good in real-time arena because he has immunity and he cleanses, and because he's a single target buff stripper, right? Which we'll talk about here in a moment. All the archangels are pretty good in real-time arena, but Veligul is just dominant. So yeah, why do immunity and cleanse go a real long way in real-time arena, more so than they do anywhere else in the game? Because if somebody's going to try to cleave you, you're always going to have the option to ban something, and that's going to mess up whatever sort of cleave strategy they're going with, right? it makes it tougher to plan. And so all you gotta do is have like, you know, immunity on like 1 or 2 of your tunes, or double stack it. You totally break that cleave and you win. Will runes. Remember that thing I said just a moment ago about how, hey, the Lucian doesn't exist in real-time arena, primarily because you can't bring 2 and you can ban 1. Well, in regular arena, on both the offense and the defense, you got this whole mechanic where like Nemesis healers are really, really good, or Nemesis tunes are really dominant. And the reason they're really dominant is because Lucian's everywhere, okay? And you have to protect yourself against Lucian. Well, in real-time arena, you don't. So you're better off using and bringing units and running Will as their offset in real-time arena to avoid negative effects on the first turn than you are bringing like a Nemesis healer. Right, because you're not going to run into mechanics that are going to try to, you know, make your Nemesis healer kick in. Single target buff strippers. Okay, more about this later. But in terms of gearing up and preparing what you want to, you know, preparing what units might serve you very well in real-time arena success, keep an eye out on units that remove buffs on their first turn, or have like a really consistent single target buff stripper. Okay, the big ones that come to mind are like Archangel's mermaids, you know, because they add like really good utility, but yet they also allow you to single target buff strip. Revive is you wouldn't think it's useful. I didn't think it's useful when the first, you know, 50, 60 matches that I started doing in real-time arena, but it comes in handy. And the reason why it comes in handy is because people get wins when randomness kicks in, right? And there's a countdown timer. And you know what? If you got better immunity, and you got better cleanse, and you got better healers than your opponent, if he gets a little lucky and you can revive and recover from that, but yet when the timer starts counting down and the attack power goes up and the HP goes down, if you still have better units on the field, you can win. Okay, so I might bring like an Eladriel, or you might bring a light Garuda, and somebody might slot some better monsters and get the jump on you, and their Sierra bombs you, or their Theo gets some violent procs. Well, all you got to do is get your revive off, survive that junk, stay alive, wait for the countdown timer, and pull off the win. And it's surprisingly useful. The other tool that's super useful and very much so needed is you need to think to yourself, okay, what are some units that I have in my monster box that scale with attack power? Okay, I'm not talking beast monks, I'm not talking archangels, I'm not talking copper. I'm talking what kind of units scale with attack power that I can put on violent will, or I can use violent runes with, and with a couple of lucky violent procs, they're going to be able to take out, they're going to be able to net a kill. Okay. Maybe we do some matches here. We'll see some examples of this, or maybe I can show you the examples of this that I'm using. Okay. And then the last tool that I have found can be really useful is the option to slot in like a Bernard or an Orion or some monster that you know you have Swift runes on, so that if your opponent is bringing a certain levy, you might be able to slot him in there and say, okay, I'm going to try to get the first turn so that I can maybe push up my my immunity tune to where I can get immunity up before the other guy moves first. So the last really useful tool is the optional, and I didn't really type this, but optional ability to say, hey, I'm gonna throw in my Bernard because he's got like a really dangerous team, but if I get the first turn and I get my immunity up, and I maybe have a chance for some AoE stuns, I'm going to win. So all I got to do is slot in that Bernard or that Orion, and that's the game breaker. So the option of maybe having a Swift guy that you know you can slot in there, and no matter what kind of leader skill you're running, get the first turn, that really helps. And then overall across the board, in order for 4O's strategy to work in real-time arena, you kind of have to have good hit points and survivability on most of your units that you're bringing, you know? Because real-time arena has that countdown timer. And really what it's about is just, it's about bringing a better team than the opponent, surviving, wait until the countdown timer goes down, and then have units that are going to help you dominate because they scale with attack power. Number 2 here, bring units that scale with attack power. At the lower levels of real-time arena, you might be able to do some funny stuff with like copper, okay? Or you might be able to have good success with your Ritesh and your Beast Monks because they bring you good success in other parts of the arena. But what's going to happen is good players are going to stall you out, and the timer's going to go up, and their units that scale with attack power are going to dominate your Beast Monks and your whole Copper Randy thing that you're doing. And when the timer's on like 2 or 3 ticks, that that Anival that scales with attack power is just going to be hitting everything for 90 million K damage and lay waste to your copper that is pretty much a wet noodle by the time that the timer goes down. Last but not least, with our visual aid, and then we'll go back to Summoner's War Fun. What's the general strategy? You bring these tools: immunity, cleanse, wheel runes, a single target buff stripper. Okay, maybe revive, and then that one random violent factor monster that's gonna get you a net win, and you go up against your opponent and you survive. Okay, you play smart, you survive. You turtle up, you put your immunity up, you try to get some random stuns if you need to. Then you use that single target buff stripper and you pick your target. And you just pick away at this, removing single buffs off whichever target you want to attack. And if the timer goes up, you have your random capable violent damage unit. You can strip buffs off the one guy that you want to kill first, and you got lots of protection in the form of immunity, cleanse, and maybe possible revive. That timer goes up, you're gonna net kills and you're gonna win. That's the general strategy. It's like turtle up, wait for the timer to go down, win. That in a nutshell is what I think is like the general strategy for real-time arena. Wojtek, mermaids are awesome in real-time arena. I've seen people at the high ranks, I've seen people at the high ranks in real-time arena make use of like the wind mermaid. I've gotten my tail handed to me by jokers using wind mermaid. But all the mermaids are awesome. Why are they awesome? Because they generally bring you some utility that we talked about, like immunity or cleanse, right? All the mermaids got cleanse or most of them got cleanse on their second turn. The fire mermaid has revive, right? But they got buff strip on their first skill, right? And the general strategy is like what we discussed. You turtle up, you use your single target buff stripper to go, like take the immunity off the target that you want to kill, and you wait for that timer to go down, you wait for a violent proc. Now, all those said, let me just share really quick some units that I think are just amazing, and I've seen some people at the 1500 level use, and I've gotten dominated by them. Okay, number 1, Kona. Okay, this Kona, anybody can build a Kona. And he is so incredibly overpowered in real-time arena. Why? Because you can build him fast, you can stick him on wheel runes, and you can make him violent. And he's got a ton of hit points, okay? He's going to give you cleanse opportunity to cleanse, debuffs across the board, stuns, armor breaks, stuff like that. If you bring your random violent unit, like say your Theo or your Chow, whatever random attack power scaling violent unit that you're going to bring, this resurge, all you gotta do is get one lucky violent proc with the resurge and you're gonna net a kill. Okay, you can use these little, single target stuns to have the potential to like stun up their healer and win the fight. Okay, and then the funny thing about it is, okay, if the match goes on for a while, and it's Konamiya versus an Archangel, or Konamiya versus a Beast Monk, you know who's gonna win? Konamiya, because the attack power goes up and the HP goes down, and that Beast Monk isn't gonna scale. But Konamiya, when the timer goes down, this bad boy can hit for like 10, 15k on his first skill. Beast Monks can't do that. Copper can't do that. Another unit that comes to mind that's like super awesomely useful in real-time arena is this dude, the light Garuda Tion, right? He doesn't bring cleanse, but he brings the same skill set that Konamiya has in terms of like the potential to do the single target stun and the resurge, because all you need to get wins is you need to just resurge your attack power scaling dude, that's on violent runes, and you're gonna get a win. And he brings the revive, right? So let's say you make the wrong decision, and the other guy gets a little luckier than you at the very beginning of the match. He can bring a unit back. You can go back to the turtle strategy and pull off the win. And when the timer goes up, he's going to hit hard. Those Tions are really awesome. The Neostone agents, like across the board, are pretty darn useful. Okay. A lot of people are using the Neostone agents because they remove beneficial effects, okay, and allow you to increase attack bar. But they also add cool utility. Cleansing units that come to mind that people aren't using but are really dominant in real-time arena, like for example Delphoy, right? Say you don't have crazy nat 5s like Velda Jewel or something. Delphoy's amazing, right? Stick wheel runes on her, she's gonna serve you awesome in real-time arena. Good old water Death Knight, right? Good old Fedora, same thing, right? Stick wheel runes on him. He's gonna give you that option to survive that first cleave, take off all the debuffs, get immunity up for 2 turns, and he also gives you single target armor break, which can be really useful. Olivia is really beastie in real time arena. The only thing is that a lot of people that I see have been using a lot of people at the lower ranks have been using her with like copper, and I don't have too much problems with that. Like I let copper kill somebody, and then I revive and just pull off the win because the timer goes up. Does anybody want to show me or show the stream or show YouTube their cool strategy that they got going on for real-time arena? I'll do some fights here, and don't even get me into that, Spiro. We're gonna talk about that in a little while, okay? Yeah, there's a couple of units in RTA that are just god units, and if you have them, like, they're freaking broken. But okay, before I start to go get my booty handed to me at the 1400 ranks by these people that do have those god units, and maybe show the community the strategy that the higher ranked players are using, does anybody want to show our YouTube community some of the cool strategy that they got going on for real-time arena, and possibly challenge me to a match or two? I am curious as to see if anybody that wants to, anybody that's hanging out or might be present in the stream, does anybody want to show their super cool team that they're using to success in real-time arena? If so, you better type something in that chat there, and you better come to 5185, okay? And you better talk to me, okay? And you better challenge me. We're gonna give everybody a couple of moments, and then we'll maybe do a couple of arena fights in the meantime to give them a couple of moments. See if anybody wants to challenge me this evening before we do some like real matches against the crazy real competition. If you bought anything from ComToUs and it's not showing up, you do one of two things, okay? Contact ComToUs support. Do some restarts, refresh your treasure chest, okay? Relog into the game, and if it still doesn't pop up, let ComToUs know about it. And if they're not helping you, just go to Google and get a refund. I'm not sure about Apple's deal, but Google is pretty good on, like, you know, offering refunds if the developer hasn't come through on like their purchase promise. What's the worst that could happen here? I mean, I don't. Should we go faster than him, or should we just do this because it's fun and random? Let's just do this because it's fun and random. Why not? Why not? So nobody wants to show. Nobody wants to show the YouTube community the cool strategy that they're bringing to Real Time Arena and challenge me tonight. No, nobody at all. Is it that late? Are we just gonna go right into me getting dominated by the top players that got crazy good monsters? You got some fun strategy you're gonna bring, Kegsta? Let's see what you got. Let's do it. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna bring my turtle strategy. Oh, I got first pick. It's okay. We'll do it again, and you get first pick, and you can use Vela first. Okay. Let's be extra turtle, okay? Let's bring double immunity. Okay? All right. And you got Annabelle and you got Theo. What am I going to do? I'm going to do this and no, I'm going to do this. And yeah, I'm gonna do this and this. And then just so we don't prolong the fight, I'm gonna get rid of the Chisoon, and then we'll go with defense leader skill. So I already know, because of the way the strategy works out, okay? I brought my Orion because I know if I bring my Orion against your setup, I'm going to go first, okay? And my Orion is going to go first, and he's going to allow my Wusa to get immunity up, okay? And with my Wusa getting immunity up on the first turn, and my Mi Yang here having the opportunity to extend that immunity. This one I'm really confident it's going to end up, you know, netting into a strong win. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, what are you going to do? You going to take that off? You going to go for my Wusa? Oh, resist. You're gonna go for my Wusa because you know he's damaged Wusa. I see, and you're gonna get a whole bunch of violent procs too. Look at that. I'm gonna armor break, okay? And I'm gonna do this move because why not? And I'm gonna do this move because why not? The childish 5185, buddy. 5185. But yeah, we're gonna be going for a while tonight. Okay, this is we're definitely gonna have some fun, and because this real time arena, man, I don't know, it's just the style of play is different, and there's a couple of things that necessarily I think might need adjustments, but man, just the level of fun that's possible so far. Why not do this and just extend some immunity, get a lateral up a little bit, okay? And then what? Sleep. We didn't need to sleep. We didn't need to sleep. Better heal. Better heal. What? You're not healing. Are you autoing? Did you lose connection and are you autoing? Oh. So, general strategy in this one, obviously, bring this immunity, right? And then have revive here as a standby, okay? In case things get hairy. And good old Mi Yang here scales with attack power. And if this fight goes long, Mi Yang gonna turn into a god. And she's gonna hit really, really hard. Okay? So in that particular strategy, we'll go again. And this time you can go Vela. You can pick Vela first. Okay? You do Vela. Alright, and I'm gonna do the same basic strategy, okay? Yeah. You took Wind Monkey, huh? I'm gonna go healer, and I'm gonna go faster than you again. You're right on point, Giovanna. Like there's a huge advantage to having these units, and Theo is one of them. Okay, that has really and Wind Monkey is a good real time arena unit too, that have really good, really good. What do I want to bring? What do I want to bring? I'm just gonna bring an animal. That have really good survivability, right? Theo's got survivability. Wind Monkey's got passive, and you can build him with lots of hit points. Okay. What do I want to do here? Do I want to ban your Bernard to keep you from going first? No, I'm not too. I just ban your healer again. Because I don't want attack buff. Because if you get lucky and you take a unit down, I think I'm going to be okay. Leader, accuracy? Why not? I don't need crit rate to water. Units like Theo and the Monkey King, all of the Dragon Knights. Just think to yourself, okay, is this unit, do they have a little bit of survivability built in? Okay, and when the timer goes up, and are they going to hit like a Mack truck, right? And Wind Monkey and Theo are good examples of those, right? The timer goes up, they get a little lucky like that. See, look, his Theo got lucky. They're gonna have the opportunity to net you kills. Put immunity up, and then I'm gonna try to get my Mi Yang back. Should we heal? Why not? Let's just heal. Because all he needs is either that monkey. He only needs that monkey, or he only needs that Theo to stay alive. And if the match goes long, he's gonna have the potential to. He's definitely gonna have the potential to just one-shot stuff or do a whole lot of damage. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yeah. I'm gonna extend my immunity and heal up a little bit. And should we just take this buff off of him, or should we do this and hit you instead? Let's just do this and hit you instead and get some attack bar, and take the buffs off you. Well, we'll let Theo stay asleep. What's up, Chimney Chim Chim Chim? Wojtek, I did a video. Who do we want to hit next? Dark Angel? Sure, why not? Did a video this morning about the Wusa runes. Okay. So if you're curious about the Wusa runes, check out YouTube and watch the little Christmas fun time video we did earlier this morning. Should we heal again? Or should we wait? Let's just wait. Oh, I need to hit the Theo. What am I doing? What am I doing? I was expecting him to wake up, and I forget that sleep is like 2 turns. You know? Oh no! I should have hit Theo. Oh well, whatever. We'll be alright. We're gonna start hitting really, really hard now. And he's gonna start hitting really, really hard, but it's only his monkey, okay? It's only his monkey. And we still got revive. And we still got an additional heal. Let's see here. Pop the heal on, just top her off. Uh-oh. Cleanse. Should have killed the Theo instead of being a dork and running my mouth. Good, getting ourselves into a little bit of trouble here, because we didn't kill the Theo. And look how hard that monkey's gonna whack, right? That's crazy good stuff. But now we got 2 units back, and we're prolonging the stalling. And I'm probably gonna save Bernard for last. Okay? Just to avoid some of the monkey counters. I'm gonna try to get the monkey out of the way first. Cause that monkey be crazy dangerous. Okay, let's not kill Vela just yet. No, let's kill Vela. We gotta kill Vela. Oh, why do we do that? I didn't want to do that. Oh well. We'll be okay. Get that up. You didn't get Lucian from 2,000 stones? That's kind of absurd, not getting Lucian from 2,000 stones. And then you rage summoned a Sigmaris. Hopefully you didn't have Sigmaris yet. The timer. This monkey's a pretty good unit in real-time arena, especially knowing the fact that because I brought these water units, he scales really great with attack power. And you just watch when this timer goes up. Now our attack power is up 40%. Max HP is down 40%. This monkey's probably gonna kill something. I bet you. He gonna get a violent proc and he's gonna wipe out something. That's a dead Wusa. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's do first skill. Now this is going to be interesting. Oh. Heal me, Yang. And then get the buff off. Oh, all glancing. Oh, no. I just wanted one hit. That's all I wanted. Oh, no. 9k. No violent proc. No violent proc. Let's do this. And that's going to heal for a lot. Watch. That's going to top him off. 13,000. And then get Animal back. Because why not? Because I'd rather have a full hit point Animal. Just keep playing the game and be happy, and the Lucians will come to you. Look how hard that Bernard hit on armor break right there. That's ridic. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And that's the difference between a real-time arena and regular arena. The fun countdown timer adds coolness like that. Now we got 60% attack power, and Kegsta, you got good strategy in RTA. That's really, really good stuff. Good examples of what are good units, you know? Really, really good examples of what are good units. Does anybody else want to come hop in 5185 and try a little RTA? Does Childish want to play? Do you want to live battle me? Let's see. Let's invite him. Oh, he does. Maybe I don't know. Nah, Kexta, that was a good fight. And you definitely got the strategy right for RTA, you know? But the thing about it is, Chasun not so useful. You know? Maybe a couple of Garudas or something in place of the Chasun, or like some options to rune a couple of Garudas, you know? To give you the option of getting a violent proc on Theomars, or getting a violent proc on Monkey, or you know, a good damage hit on Monkey. And then using your Garuda to do a resurge back on your Monkey or your Theo, get another turn with attack power, do some crazy damage, you know? The Childish isn't coming. We'll try it. We'll try it again in a moment. Who else is hanging out in our normal channel? Let's see here. Anybody else? Anybody else? Whoops. Are you ready, dude? You want to play? You want to show us your stuff, bro? To help me further illustrate the strategy that I'm going with in RTA. Boom. What you got? Oh, you got two silver stars. You're ranking up. Definitely ranking up. Look at that. Orion and immunity. That beta is so good in RTA, man. So good. I need another single target buff stripper, and I'm gonna bring extra immunity just in case. Just in case. Let's see what he does. This way, if my belly gets banned, I still got immunity. Now you would think that if I see a beta there, I'm gonna bring like a Praha or a Chiwu, okay? But I'm not. Okay? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna bring AoE buff stripper. Monkey. Animal. Monkey Animal. This way, maybe we at least got an armor break option. Okay. There's a Theo. There's a... let's see here. What do we want to do? Let's ban... let's ban Orion. And we'll bring our accuracy leader skill again. What's my general strategy going to be here? I'm going to want to go after his Sierra first, okay? But I'm likely not going to net any sort of good armor breaks on Sierra first, and so I might end up going for the Theo first. And I use Sigmaris for TOA. I use him to farm water essences. He's really great in the water dungeon. He's really great in TOA. I used him for ages in dungeons, all sorts of dungeons, giants and stuff. And I use him to hit on world boss. He's really, really good on world boss. Okay. We got to get immunity up because I'm not so sure about the speed tuning. I wasn't paying attention to the speed tuning. Okay, well, my Wusa is faster, but oh well. Oh well. And then we're gonna try to get some will and some stuff off him. See, there's our single target buff stripping strategy. Okay. And the cool thing about his mermaid is he's gonna have the option here to use his mermaid's first skill and take a buff off, and then try to plant a bomb. Okay. Which is a really cool strategy. All right, we got our armor break. I'm happy about that. Should we heal? No, we should not heal. Not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna do this move just cause. All right, do we want to shield now or do we want to hit him? Do we want to shield now? Let's shield now. Okay. And then we'll heal a little bit. Sigmaris is really great. He was really useful for me this month doing auto TOA, man. Because I ruined my Sigmaris up with a little bit of HPs. Can you go to sleep? Maybe? Can you just get a sleep on him? No, apparently not. I ruined him with a blend of HPs and stuff on Fatal, and it served me really well in TOA this month. Made TOA autoing and stuff a lot easier. Victory. What happened there? What? I'm confused. Did lost connection? Oh man, I was having fun. An epic battle that ended in like I guess disconnection or something, buddy. You give up. Oh. Ah, what? Okay. Let's I don't know if he gave up or he DC'd. But I was having fun and then my fun ended. Okay, let's talk really briefly about the gods of real-time arena. Okay? If you have these units, okay, and you apply that strategy that I was talking about along with these units, you are gonna be a freaking god, okay? God unit number 1. This bad boy. This bad boy is so amazingly awesome in RTA. Why? Why is he so amazingly awesome? Because you can put will runes on him, and he has this really awesome AoE random buff removing stunning move. You're not gonna kill him right at the beginning of the match because he has an amazing amount of hit points as a Nat 5, and you can build him all HP based. You can basically build him in RTA with just HPs across the board, 45,000 HPs or above, and he's really tough to kill. And pretty much all you need to do is get this Reckless Assault off and then follow up with like one other hit, or just hold on to Reckless Assault until you get somebody below 70% and kill them with Reckless Assault. The armor break on first turn is just a plus, okay? HP across the board is a really useful leader monster. There's a lot of people in the high ranks using this guy to dominate in real-time arena for that fact that, and they're using that turtle strategy we talked about, where they're using defensive mechanics, turtling up, and then they either wait until something's below 70% and they wipe you out, or they just wipe you out. And to bring to the table the fact that he has this ability to just totally take off crazy buffs and stun stuff, just absolutely amazing. The second, which by the way, that dude for real time arena, that dude should be runed Violent Will. Okay, you definitely want will runes on him, and the more turns he gets, the better, right? Because you want that third skill to come up. The second unit that's really dominant is of course. Somebody called it earlier, I forget who, Hathor, okay? Why is she so freaking amazing in RTA, okay? The resistance leader skill is useful. She's got mad crazy stats, okay? And the this skill right here, you know how we were talking about single target buff removers? This skill right here removes all your buffs, takes off your immunity, and puts you to sleep for a turn, right? Which in terms of RTA, like, that's a game changer, okay? That you get that unit off on, I mean, you get that move off on the unit that you need to get that move off on, and it's the difference between a win or a loss, okay? If the fight goes long and attack power goes up, hey, you know, this move scales with attack power. Okay, and she's going to end up doing a lot of damage. And then, if for some reason you get lucky with some buff removers, you do this delayed promise, and not only does it put everything asleep for 2 turns, but it also reduces their attack bar, you know, by 75%. That's just absolute game changer. She is a god in RTA. Most of the people at the very top of real time arena right now, they're dominating with it's just basically a contest of who can slot in Hathor first. This is the most godly unit in all of RTA right now, in my opinion, because you get that option to remove all debuffs and put something to sleep at the same time, and then go in there and absolutely win the match with this skill. Another unit that is amazingly useful is the Wind Fairy King, and the reasoning why is because he gives you that single target buff strip that we were talking about. That's really incredibly useful, right? The seal magic is absolutely bloody useful, right? Because you build him Violent Will, okay, and you remove somebody's buff. You put all their skills on cooldown, and you set everybody else's attack bar to 0, and then you use Ventilate either on yourself to do this skill again, or you use it on some other monster to get a win. And he's got crazy good hit points, and he scales with attack power. So if the timer goes up, you don't have to worry about him turning into a wet noodle. Those now, granted, there's a lot of other units that are really, really strong. Veligul is probably right up there with those as like most effective units, and because he's super tanky and he gives you the option to have cleanse and immunity, and he's got single target buff removal. Right, Veligul is really good because he gives you that cleanse and that immunity and that single target buff remover. Not quite as game changing as like Hathor or the Water Panda. But yeah, what a lot of these people at the higher ranks do is they're using strategies that involve that mix of immunity, cleanse, single target buff strip, and units that scale with attack power. What's up, Jeremy? The Varad is really, really great in RTA too, but he's not nearly as good. He's not nearly as good as that Wind Queen or some of those other units. No point in wasting your time. Can't do anything versus double immunity. Can't do anything. See, that's where you're wrong, Childish. Okay, if you're still watching or you're still hanging out, you are dead wrong about that. Okay, why are you dead wrong about that? Because you had beta in that match. Okay, all you need to do is wait for the timer to go up. Beta is going to remove immunity from somebody with her first skill, and you're going to kill some stuff with Theo and Lakia. Okay? I was trembling in my boots fighting you before you gave up. Okay? And this is why I was just running my mouth, and I'm still running my mouth about, dude, it's all about single target buff strippers and turtling up. Okay? Because all you need is that one monster that's going to remove buffs on one target. You wait for that timer to go up. If you got some stuff that's non-violent that can do some damage, you're gonna win. So I'm gonna make a rare Summoner's War moment, and I'm gonna call my buddy out here, and I'm gonna say, Childish, you could not be more wrong. Okay, you gave up. There was double immunity, but quite literally, I was thinking to myself that entire match I can lose because that beta. All she's got to do is just use her pew pew first skill, knock will runes off something, Theo and Lakia hit some stuff, game over. Okay, especially when that timer goes up. That's what RTA is about. Okay, unless you're playing against some of these crazy people that just got like crazy good units, like Hathor and the Water Panda and stuff like that. Perna is amazing in RTA. What's this guy gonna do? Oh, look at this. This guy's a pro. This guy is pro. Look, what's he doing? He's pro. He's got Orion. He's got Sekhmet. He's got Lakia. I think Chandra's a really great niche unit, like especially for Guild Wars and stuff, bro. What do we Anvil and let's go Anvil Monkey. Anvil Monkey. I think he's definite fun and usable, especially for mid game. If you're looking to get into like dragons, he can be really useful in dragons. And he's a great Guild Wars type unit. What do I not like? Just the buff stripper? Just take off the buff stripper? Why not? Accuracy again? Let's go for it. Water Fairy King is good in real-time arena. He is, because he scales with attack power and he removes buffs. But to be honest with you, he's not as good as some of those other units that we talked about, or some of these units that I'm bringing. Okay. He's gonna kill my Wusa. It's all right. It's all right. We'll bring him back. We'll bring him back. Who we kill first? Orion or Theo? Orion or Theo? Let's kill Theo first. Wait, not Hathor. Oh, I waited too long. Waited too long. Well, we got our immunity up. Okay. And I don't know, let's just hit her. Oh, she's kind of squishy. And we got our revive working. Alright. You better armor break Wusa and kill him. There you go. Now you're getting smart. But I'm gonna cleanse off this armor break. Okay? I'm gonna cleanse off that armor break before you have an opportunity. Before you have an opportunity to go, bro. And I'm gonna put you to sleep. And I'm gonna do this move and hurt you even more. Well, stop that. Seriously? Alright, you're gonna die. Let's hit you. Because you are squishy and I don't care about your passive. Let's hit you again. Because you are squishy and I don't care about your passive. And let's get violent procs. And should we heal or should we put up shields? We should heal. We should heal and we should kill him. That's gonna kill him. Now we'll heal. And that's in the bag. Well, this is why I like revive. Okay? This is why that light Garuda man is a really good unit for RTA, okay? Because he brings the heal and the revive potential, and he gives you the ability to pick somebody up if something goes wrong. Let's just hit him again. And he's got resurge, and all you need to do is get a little resurge on like one unit that's going to scale with attack power. And when the attack power's gone up 30% and you resurge a target, you're going to kill something. Okay? Or if you resurge something like a Theo that's going to have some violent runes on, you're going to kill something. Them Garudas are really, really good. Oh, we got first pick again. I'm excited. Uh-oh. Is that... He brought a Fire Fairy King. Ooh. Fire Fairy King. Ooh. And he's got an AoE buff stripper. It's going to put skills on cooldown. This is interesting. It's definitely interesting. What you gonna do, bro? Timer's counting down. 6 seconds. Better put some monsters in. Oh, the Hathor. The Hathor. Okay, I'm gonna need to go first. Okay? And I'm gonna need to bring some extra turtle power heals or armor break. What do we want to do? Let's bring Animal, okay? Okay, and I gotta ban the Hathor. Okay, I'm gonna ban the Hathor. I'm gonna let him strip buffs. Okay, and see this? You see this at the high ranks? You see this guy slotting both Hathor and the Water Panda? That's amazing. Okay, and this is what they do at the high ranks, guys. This is the high ranks for you. Okay. The high, like I said earlier, high ranks right now is just dominated by people that got Water Panda and Hathor. or like Perna, or Bellijule, right? Obviously, I got to pick Bellijule first. Um, but I got Will Runes on Orion, so I'm gonna get my first turn, which I'm excited about, and maybe we'll get lucky. That's not lucky enough. I am going to put. I'm going to get my buff up. Okay, I'm gonna get my buff up. No, I did not mean to do that. I did not want to do that at all. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Oh well. Oh well. That was This is why this is fun nail biting stuff, man. Like that, just that one misstep might cost me the match. Look at Water Panda go. He got a stun on my freaking Wusa. Alright, Leo's not on Vampire. Leo's not on Vampire. You watch, he's gonna wait, and he's gonna try to get something to 70%, and he's gonna save that Water Panda third skill. He's gonna go try to do some crazy stuff with that Water Panda third skill. Here comes the Overwhelm. Oh! What? There's the Overwhelm. And then there he's trying to take out my Eladriel. See that? That's nutty. Absolutely nutty. Oh, I don't even think I have a chance to pull this off. I don't think Wusa is gonna have the opportunity to heal enough. Armor break? No, we need some extra turns. We need the opportunity for extra turns. This match, I lost all of my potential to win with the fact that I let the timer go down and I used Velajule's move on the first turn instead of Wusa's move on the first turn. That one was kind of sad for me. No, Arnold doesn't do the damage that Water Panda does. Okay, Arnold doesn't work. I might have had a chance against him if I didn't mess up on that first move there. See, this guy's bringing Wusa too. We're gonna bring we're gonna bring some definite wind power against this. Okay. What? Just like turtle up a little bit. Yeah, why not? Why not? I want the option to go first. Okay? I want the option to go first. So we're gonna bring Orion. This is gonna be interesting. I'm curious as to what this guy thinks he's doing with this strategy. Perna. You know what? I'm gonna. I don't even know what to ban. Does the Perna scare me? Not really. Let's just ban the immunity and see how it goes. Okay? And he's gonna ban my immunity. He didn't ban my immunity. Why did you not ban my immunity? Because you want to strip my buffs? Is that what's going on? You want to Juno me? All right. See how it goes. Arnold is like nothing compared to Water Panda. He doesn't have AoE crazy super cool buff cleanse, and I gotta get this Perna down first, okay? We're gonna do this, and we are going to pray that we don't get all crazy stunned up and stuff, and we're gonna try to kill the Perna first, I think. Unless we get lucky armor break on something. Now you're gonna do predictive future, and you're gonna get 2 despair stuns. What? Seriously? 2 despair stuns? Die. Alright. Perna's down once. Perna's down once. Got to get him down second time. We still got a will working on Mi Yang, which you're okay with. Okay, I'm gonna keep the will up on her and get that freeze off Felajewel, because my immunity's coming back up again, and I kind of want to get it up. All right. No despair stun for you. We'll heal Villa, because why not? Okay, and then we'll get Monkey back. Because if Eladriel goes down, I'm okay. Okay? I like the state of the game right now. Okay? If I can get this Perna down and he doesn't get like 3 violent procs in a row, me having that monkey alive is going to be a little better than me having that Eladriel alive. And I'm fixing to cleanse that monkey. Fixing to cleanse that stun off that monkey. Good. Good. All right, now we need a little bit of luck to kill Perna. A crit works good, and that should get him because we got attack power up. Good. Oh no, she got everybody with that one. But Mi Yang's got a lot of resistance. Mi Yang's got a lot of resistance. Come on, give me a violent proc on Mi Yang. Let's get this bad boy down next. Give me a violent proc on Mi Yang, please. Who would win Mi Yang versus both those fire guys when this timer goes down? Mi Yang. Don't get more violent procs, okay? Don't get more violent procs. Get a heal. Got a lot of speed working. Got a lot of speed working. And he's gonna freeze us again, probably. And he's got the whole Verd thing working. This is kind of cool. I like this. This is a nail biter, you know. This is interesting stuff. But we got violent runes on our 2 cleansers, and one of these guys gets a violent proc, we're gonna be okay. And Mi Yang's attack power is pretty high right now, and she's gonna wipe the floor with these fire guys. As long as we can keep her alive. Can you kill him? Yeah. And now you should just quit, dude. Or surprise us with some crazy good luck or something. Oh yeah. That's crazy good luck. That's definitely crazy good luck. Oh, heal him up. Heal him up so he can do like so he can at least so he can tank for us a little bit, right? Look at that heal. That heal's so much fun. No despair stuns for you? That's gonna crit for like 9k. What? Only 3k? Get some attack bar working. Now, can you kill him? Not enough, but we'll do this. Ah, oh no. Oh, attack power up 60%. See, and this right here, this is the end. This is the high end game real time arena. You know, the matches, they can take a while, and that's the strategy right there. You know, you got to turtle up. You got to bring immunity and cleanse to go against this stuff like that, and you have to wait for that timer to go down. You got to bring your single target buff strippers and the revive potential. You saw revive was useful in that match right there. Let's do one more. Then I'm gonna call it a night. And they're long fights at the high end, and I think maybe the biggest thing that I would like to share that I'm not so sure like a lot of people realize are you don't necessarily need the craziest nat 5s to do really good. You know, there's a lot of people. There is a lot of people that could get. There's a lot of people that could get 1500. Okay, we still got another what, like 23 days in this event, 24 days in this event. There's going to be a lot more points pumped into the system. Okay, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to get 1500 and unlock that super cool transmog. Just using basic nat 4s and monsters like Garudas and stuff, mermaids, Neostone H's. What the holy crap is that? Seriously? What is that mess? What in the world is that mess? What in the world? It's a dark. Do you see that? There's a Dark Fairy King. I've never even seen a Dark Fairy King in my life. What does he do? I don't even know what he does. What? No. I want to see what he does. Should we just ban him because he scares me? He removes buffs. He scares me. Ban. Ban. HPs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He kind of scares me. I don't know, man. He removes buffs, okay? He's the only buff removing potential. Okay? And I think if this fight goes long, okay? If this fight goes long, who's gonna win? My double immunity? Is Wusa faster than lag? Ah, he is. He is. Why do I keep doing that? I keep stalling on that first little skill there, and it's no good. It's no good. I want to work on the lag, okay? Because the lag is the only thing that kind of scares me. You know, I probably should have banned the Praha. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to remove this stuff. Maybe not. Okay, now we're going to get our immunity back up. And we're going to get an extra turn, and we're going to heal a little bit, because why not? And we got to get attack and speed off him. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? And all I gotta do is try to turtle up, okay? And wait for that timer to go down, and Monkey gets a violent proc, okay? If I can get lag down, I'm good. I'm gonna hit lag with him just in case. Just why not? Somebody should tell him he's hitting the wrong tune, you know? He put the shiny stuff on his lag too. What should I put my shiny stuff on? Can we get a crit on a wind monster? No. Can we stun him? No. That lag kind of tanky. Lag be kind of tanky. Now he's going to try to freeze, and we're going to be in trouble. Stun. Yeah, good stun. Get immunity back up. Get lag. Put him to sleep. Heal Monkey? Why not? I just do this. Need some violent procs, bros. Need some violent procs, bros. We are destroying lag's hit points. We are destroying lag's hit points. And it's a long match. But you know what? When this attack power goes up, we're gonna be able to kill this lag, or we're gonna be able to kill his Varad. All we need is like a good violent proc and an armor break. And we're not gonna get an armor break, but we at least got one violent proc. Can you get a crit? Urgh. Nail biting. Get violent procs. Die. Yeah. Yes. You don't have revive, bro. You don't have revive. I got revive. I got lucky. And now we're gonna kill Varad just because I don't like him. Attack power up 40%. What you gonna do, bro? Why you still fighting? It's like there's a chance he could get some good stuns and still win, okay? So I can see why he's in the game. All right? Cuz there's still definite win potential. Okay? Like he could freeze right here. All right? And get some violent procs and do some stuff. Yeah, there's definite potential here. But I don't think he's going to he's gonna punch through our heal and revive combination that we have available to us. Put immunity back up. Wuso, you need to get some hit points, bro. That's not enough hit points, bro. You need to kill him, bro. Good job. Good job killing him. Good job. Praha? Praha. Definitely Praha. Definitely Praha. Let's get some attack bar and some goodies. No. It's just so much fun, you know? It's slow fights, okay? But it's fun fights. Like the whole like you're playing and you're like, it's like playing a board game when you're a kid, you know? Or yeah, it's very similar, you know? It's like playing a board game when you're a kid. There's a little bit of randomness and like but you know, there's drama. It's exciting. There's some parts that just aren't fair, but at the same time, you can turn it off and you can go watch TV or go to school or work the next day, and that the game's put up, you know. So my apologies for a long stream and a lot of randomness and the funny little visual aid that we incorporated, but I wanted to further kick off and kind of share what I so far in the 100 and something, the 120, however many 121 real-time arena matches that I've done for 1448 rank. I wanted to share what I believe is the best strategy so far. Okay, and if you're out there and you're thinking and you don't have necessarily some of those game-changing nat 5s and you want to build some cool monsters that are totally awesome, totally awesome in real-time arena, you can't go wrong with the light Garuda and the water Garuda. Okay, we didn't see any tonight, but playing in the 1400s, I see them all the time. People use them. They're great. They're awesome. Immunity tunes that we didn't see, you know, the Wind Undine and the Water Death Knight are really underutilized, and if you have them, they can be super useful real-time arena tunes. I might be a little busy this week with work, and I might not have some time to pop in and say hi or do little fun streams, but I'm gonna try, okay? And if I'm not, if I don't do anything in the middle of the week, we're certainly gonna hang out and find something fun to do and talk about this weekend. I want to do a video series or a stream series, quest to 1500, if possible, okay? Because I think it would be fun, like a fun nail biter, to try to get that 1500 for the event, and it would be fun to show some people some more real-time arena and show some people some more of the strategy that I'm using for real-time arena. So if following the general plan of what I think I'm probably going to do next weekend, maybe we'll just do like hangout quest to 1500. Let's try to do quest to 1500. Let's do it now. Do it. We could do it. We could do it, but this stream is going long. I gotta work tomorrow. I got good. Thank you, Childish. Thank you, Childish. Yeah, and thank you for the gentleman that was the 8,000 subscriber, who posted that he was the 8,000 subscriber. I accomplished my mission of introducing what I think the strategy is for real-time arena. Okay, and I don't want to add more to that. So I don't want this stream to go crazy long. So maybe we'll pick up Quest for 1500 later, next weekend or this coming up weekend. And if we don't do Quest for 1500, we're definitely going to do some more real-time arena and show the strategy that these top players are using, okay? And we'll do more fights where you guys can see people using Garudas and Neostone agents and mermaids off the chain. Yeah, like Sean said, make sure you're subscribed, people. YouTube has had some shenanigans lately. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, or get the YouTube gaming application on your mobile device. And if you get the YouTube gaming application on your mobile device, and you just already are subscribed to me, the YouTube gaming is going to give you a little cool like pop-up notification as soon as I start a stream on your phone. It's pretty nifty. As always, thank you everybody. Hope it was fun. I hope it was insightful. This is the first time we talked about strategy in a long time. Catch you guys all this weekend if I don't do something fun this week. Have a happy Monday night.